Welcome back. Where it began, Block by Block continues with a look at a school in Liberty County.
Yep, Camille, Dorchester Academy is now a museum that highlights civil rights leaders and their work in Midway. Dorchester has gone through many phases, from being a school for freed slaves to laying the foundation for Dr. King's protest in Birmingham. It was a push for African Americans to be able to vote, and this school is where many people learned to do it. Streets of Liberty County are busy, and they're growing.
It's gone from a traditional rural community. Now we're a little bit urban, even approximately 70,000 people in our community.
Donald Lovett serves as the county's commission chairman, but these are also the streets he played in as a kid. Streets filled with fond memories and what he calls a rich history.
Liberty County has its own list of heroes and sheroes who have helped to make America what it is today.
Many of those figures walk these halls.
Remembering the women who matter.
It's a place in Midway called Dorchester Academy. It was founded after the Civil War as a school for freed slaves.
There was a gentleman who was formerly enslaved. He was elected to the Georgia legislature. He began to accrue property.
That gentleman, Reverend William A. Golden.
He donated the first plot of land for a school on this property called the Homestead School, which then transitions into a school led by the American Missionary Association and the Freedmen's Bureau. And the school is called Dorchester Academy.
Hermina Glasshill, who curated the now Dorchester Museum, says it was a place to educate young Black children and soon turned into one where many Black people will learn to function as American citizens, voting American citizens.
Learning phonics, learning how to read, learning how to write your name in cursive, learning how to write a check and fill out a check, learning how to add.
Dorchester became a staple for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as civil rights leaders prepared a plan known as Project C to hold nonviolent protests in Birmingham, Alabama.
Project C for confrontation. We have set up this room as a strategy room in which Dr. King and others, Fred Shuttlesworth, Andrew Young, Abernathy, Joseph Lowry, they're in here plotting the streets and the businesses in Birmingham that they are going to begin to target in this campaign.
The end goal was to end segregation.
In 1963, King and the SCLC, they came here. The actual retreat was in this particular building, and this is the suite that Reverend King slept in along with others.
So what can we hear? What's playing in here?
So what's playing is a recording of Dr. King reciting his letter from Birmingham City Jail.
I came across your recent statement calling my present activities unwise and untimely.
It's quite poignant because he's talking about civil rights, he's talking about nonviolent direct action.
It was one of many historical moments that started here. Hill highlights those moments in the museum. As a Black woman, why is it important for you to kind of highlight those hidden stories?
My great-great-grandmother was a slave. She couldn't get an education. Her children were sharecroppers. I am a product, I stand on their shoulders, I am a product of that. And that is a story that I know many African Americans share.
And as you guys know, Liberty County is one of my coverage areas as a reporter, so to be able to dive into this story and learn so much more about Dorchester Academy that I didn't know was so fun.
Yeah, before working on this story, did you know about Dorchester Academy?
I didn't. We did a previous Black History story, and they were like, you have to come and check out Dorchester. So I walked in there. I didn't know anything about the academy. I did a little research before, but this was a learning experience for me, and you know, telling the story, they kind of really poured into me so that I could get it right, and hopefully I got it right.
You definitely
definitely
did. I
did,
mean,
yeah.
you did an amazing job telling the story. I thought it was very rich, being reminded of all the things we take for granted, writing checks,
Yeah.
writing our names in cursive, and having a place to be able to learn to do that is very special.
Yes.
Absolutely, and learning that our ancestors have gone through so much, so that strength just runs through us all the time.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. We just want to talk about how much we've enjoyed doing this together. This was so fun. What would you guys say has been your favorite part of your story in these last few weeks?
I think getting to go to the island multiple times was really amazing, because you go that first time, you try to get everything that you can, see all you can, and then you're like, you get back, you look at the video, and you're like, oh, there's more, I need more. I could have gone plenty more, so it was really exciting to see everything.
Gotcha. I think mine would be just the people that I get to talk to. Our jobs allow us
Yeah.
to see and talk to so many people and call, so this was a really great experience getting to know them.
Yes, it was. And we're going to have so much more on our website, WTOC.com. Just type in where it began. And thank you so much for joining us. Have a good one.